I would say. So, like, he's going for the mass supply depot in the bottom corner, though. So anyway, look at this income here, 61 to 59 and 2 mules. I would definitely say income is probably going to, yep, Archon here. And I mean, just you can understand why. Oh, is he gonna do something with these Zerglings? But he has an engineering bay right here, and he's getting the upgrade, so he's smart. But he's on creep now, so he's gonna bring all those Zerglings back. And I don't know what they just killed off right there, but they killed something. And it looks like he's morphing in some Banelings. This could definitely turn bad for our Terran player. And it looks like he's scanning down here, going to take out this thing down there, that Expo, that's what that's called. Does he have Centrifugal? I can't really tell. He would have Centrifugal, of course. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. But there's a huge battle going on down here. Are these Banelings going to get in here in time? Oh! Those things are tough, and it looks like our Zerg player is going to have to walk away and defeat. What are these here? Those are all Zerglings. But of course, the cocoons do like an evil amount of damage, or not damage, they have an evil amount of health. So it looks like that Expo's gone. And will these Zerglings be able to spawn? I would say they would. And he moves away and absolutely. So anyway, it looks like we're moving up in here now. Oh, look at all these Banelings. He's gonna send them in first. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? And wiping out. Oh, a huge amount of that army. Figures get those Marines out now, and that's gonna be a retreat for our Terran player. And these mutas over here just like hanging out. What's in here? A Marauder, and it wasn't gonna do him any good to get out. He was just gonna like get destroyed. So anyway, I would definitely say that this is moving into the mid game or even late game at this point. I mean, we of course have lair tech upgrades out of both of them now. Looks like he's moving down to, man, how many barracks is that? 5, 6, 7 barracks. 7 racks, of course. What am I thinking? Doing a mass Raven? That's definitely an interesting build, and a medevac thrown in with that. So anyway, it looks like, is this our army up here? This would be our army. And this just pretty much guaranteed him the high yield in both cases, because now it looks like he's moving to take the high yield too. So that will definitely be a plus. Of course, he's getting them these things, the Overlords. I couldn't think of them. All, wow, lag spike there. All over the map, so he can see everything. And it looks like that's dropping. We should see a drone come out here any second now and take that. So, and if you look, as the game's progressed, both their APMs have gone up. Especially RedArchon here. He's all the way up to 102. And, oh, what's going to happen here? What's going to happen here? He's going to run in here. He needs to get those. Oh, nope, the Banelings are all gone. And, oh, he even has a Thor perfect response to this. I mean, because those javelin missile launchers, of course, do splash versus air. Looks like he just lost a bunker, I think. I'm not 100% sure. He might have salvaged it. I wasn't paying attention. So I was too busy thinking about how awesome Thors were just because of how they are. And look at this guy. Would you want to mess with this guy? I think not. So anyway, he's still throwing tech labs now. Another Thor in the way. So I think he's just going to do the mass Thors now. But of course, what difference is it going to do with Zerglings? Because those Zerglings will be able to surround this thing and just, like, destroy it. So anyway, this is pretty much the army that he has right now. He has Banelings still. And of course those do, like, a bunch of damage. 39 versus light. So, and is that poor Overlord going down? I think he might be. I don't know. He's trying to move him to the middle as much as he can. I see this army moving in here, though. Take out a queen. Is he going to move in with his army? Nope. Good move. It's better to lose this hatchery than to just lose your entire army. I mean, look, he split his army up. Even some Marines just over here. You need to get into the fight. That Thor even says sometimes, get me back into the fight. And these Marines just don't want to get into the fight. Some Terran Marines. But it looks like, well, this poor drone, he did. And it looks like he's getting ready to move in with his army here. Made him think he was. And maybe he's just running in here with a small army. Oh no, he decided to come in with a flank. Brilliant move here. And it looks like our Terran player is going to lose his entire army. He should have gotten these Mutalisks out of there, though. And it looks like he even has a Raven that's just kind of like, hey, I'm a Raven, get over it. And he could definitely throw down some auto turrets. Start tearing it up over there. You know, literally tearing. So, Terran is Terran. Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, looks like he still has 2 banelings too. Those 2 lucky banelings that managed to live. So he has quite an army of Zerglings and banelings. So it looks like though he has an expo going down here, and he's determined to get this expo over here. But it doesn't look like he's going to. You should definitely just cancel it. Maybe not. He should be good. But here come the Mutalisks anyway, so of course these things don't have a chance now. And I'd say he could have just canceled it, gotten away with it, and destroyed the Terran player right then and there. But I guess he just didn't for some reason. He needs to run in. Oh, look, he completely let this Terran player rebuild. I don't know what he's doing here, if he's just using these for shields to stream Zerglings in or what, but it's clearly not just, like, you know, to build units, or they would be building units. Or maybe he's just massing Thors at this point. I don't know. I mean, he has a pretty decent amount of minerals. That's what those are. Production, I would definitely say he's still going with the siege tank. You need to keep the unit composition. No matter what, you need to keep unit composition. I don't know if he's actually moving in here to take this high yield or not. Looks like he's going to take down a couple. I don't know what that stim was about. Looks like the most pointless stim ever. Oh, look at those mutas getting hammered by the Thors. Because the Thors, of course, do splash versus... Look at the siege tank. Poor siege tank. It is much too close for him to shoot. So, look at these random stims. That was probably actually a good stim. Sorry about that. Now, that's just unfortunate. Of course, those lings aggroing onto them. Gonna pull out. 3 lings, I don't think 3 lings can handle that. If they could, they'd be the greatest 3 lings ever. But I would definitely say this is bad on our Zerg player's part. He does have higher supply, but I mean, he's let this Terran player get the exact counter to everything he has. So of course banelings will help here, and he even has the upgrades. And of course he does have Marine Combat Shield, so they have 55. But still, if he gets one more upgrade on these banelings, and like I said, if he gets one more upgrade on these banelings, they will do so much. And what's this kind of army over here? Looks like he's going in for a 2-direction attack. So the siege tank, whatchamacallit, the AI in it, will have no idea what to do. Getting surrounded on those Thors with all that stuff. He's trying to save it the best he can. Hitting all those Marines. Sploosh goes the banelings. Ha ha, I would not be laughing if I was him. GG. That was a pretty good game, I gotta say. The Zerg player, of course, actually did the right thing in the end. Came in with a double attack from right here and right here, even though things were looking pretty bad for him in the beginning. I mean this isn't a natural, is it? This expansion went down like 6 times. Not really. I think it went down 2 or 3 times, but and of course he even was ahead in the expos. I mean, look, he just got that there. That's a ridiculous amount of STVs. Sorry, I gotta check. This is like 2 pages of STVs. I don't know what that's about. If you'll excuse me, let me just check here. He would have... Oh, he left, so of course it's not going to matter. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to keep saying this. Subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends' friends to subscribe. And tell your friends' friends' to subscribe. Subscribe. So... definitely do that. Tell anyone you know who plays StarCraft to subscribe. Tell random people you play in 1v1s on the internet to subscribe. Because let's face it, everyone can use more StarCraft. More and more and more and more and more StarCraft. Especially Zerg. Zerg is awesome. I don't play Zerg. I suck at Zerg. But let's face it, Zerg is just that cool. So, still, thanks for watching, and I'm going to say it again, subscribe to Slade at StarCraft 2. Also, live casts. I might have mentioned it before. I have a terrible short-term memory. I don't even remember this game, but not really. I do remember this game. So, I don't know if I said anything about live casting before. Slade StarCraft 2 spelled just like my YouTube channel is. I'm hoping to get live casts out. Live casts are pretty cool. I do play a little bit with aLtKinGJessE, not that much. I play more like 1v1s. I'm not promising I'm getting live casts out though. So yeah, that's all I got right now though. So thanks for watching. And I'm going to say it one more time just for fun. Subscribe.